All right, so let's stay up here for a second. Let's move to, you mentioned putting America back to work. Let's talk about something. Apple Computer. Apple Computer is a breathtakingly important American company. Senator Santorum is one of the most respected companies in the country. I've handed it off, but I carry Apple products to do my work every day. It employs about 500,000 people in China. It is based in the United States, has some employees here, about 40-something thousand, I think 46,000, most of them in retail stores and at the headquarters. 500,000 of them are in China. As a president of the United States, what do you do about that?
I'm the only person on this stage that will do something about it. I've got a specific plan in place that I've put out there called the Made in the USA plan for exactly these kinds of companies that have to create great technology and then go somewhere else to make them, because America is uncompetitive. And that's why we have to cut the corporate tax to zero for all corporations who manufacture and process in this country. People have said, well, why are you doing it for corporations and only cutting it at half, which I do, to 17.5% for the rest? It's because the local pharmacy is not going to move to China. They're not going to. The jobs that we're losing are jobs that we have to compete with other countries, and those are manufacturing jobs. The reason they're going there is not because our workers or our management in this country are not productive. We have great productivity gains. It's amazing the transformation that has been made in the last decade or two about our manufacturing processing here. It is simply government getting in the way. None of these folks do anything. I do dramatic things that send a signal. Apple, you have all those employees over there, you make all those profits over there. If you want to bring that money back, right now you pay a 35% tax. Under our plan, if you bring it back and invest it in plant and equipment here in Charleston, you pay nothing. You put that money to work. If you invest it, you pay nothing. It's a powerful incentive. You throw on top of that the energy policy that we put out there to revitalize the energy sector, which will create, again, manufacturing energy costs is a big deal. So we have an energy piece. We also have a piece having to do with regulations. The Obama administration has promulgated 2.5 times the number of regulations that cost American businesses over $100 million a year. 2.5 times the last 16 years of presidents. This president is putting a burden on manufacturers and business. It's the reason we're not making things here. I'll repeal every single one of those regulations on day one.
Congressman Paul, how do you revive Made in America?